A decline in crude inventories pushed oil prices higher, yet this was a short-lived rally. That's why the ruble could not develop a steady uptrend. In general, the current situation comes fully in line with our forecasts. In this video, we are ready to share with you our outlook for future market developments. It's important to note that oil stockpiles in the US have been declining for 3 weeks in a row. Thanks to this, the price of oil is holding above the psychological level. As long as there is a deficit in the market, crude prices remain generally stable. Yesterday, oil continued to rise, but at a much slower pace compared to the previous sessions. This is hardly surprising given its impressive growth over the past few days. It's clear that the market is overbought now, so a short downward correction is very likely. We can already observe a slight fall in crude prices. In addition, the data on US initial jobless claims is expected to support the US dollar, and this will put even more pressure on oil. In the meantime, Brent crude is trading at $70.80 per barrel. It's also possible that the price will enter the range between $70 and $71 a barrel. At the same time, experts note that the price is unlikely to break through $70 a barrel. As for WTI, it has reached the expected target of $68 a barrel. Currently, there are no drivers to push the quotes higher above the level of resistance. Therefore, WTI may fail to continue its growth. It's likely to stay in the price channel between $66.50 and $68 a barrel. Apparently, a decline in crude inventories did not have such an effect on the oil market as it was expected. Although the US dollar was losing ground for the whole day on Wednesday, the Russian ruble was still trading with losses. The reason for this was a considerable slowdown in retail sales in Russia. In this case, we are talking about a drop in manufacturing activity. Of course, market participants were disappointed by this news. Today, the ruble is likely to extend its weakness as the US market anticipates positive data on employment. This will definitely prompt a rebound in the US currency. Currently, the dollar-ruble pair is trading at 74. The quotes may well reach the area of 74.20 by the end of the session. Over the past day, the ruble has depreciated against the euro. The euro-ruble pair was up by 0.5%, returning to the resistance level of 87.25. To develop a further uptrend, the quote needs to settle firmly above the mark of 87.40. Otherwise, the price will naturally pull back from this level. However, there are no factors to support the Russian currency yet. Oil prices may ease further, which will also affect the ruble. For today, the situation is clear. There is a high possibility that oil will continue to decline due to concerns over the tightening of monetary policy of some major economies. Besides, the oil futures rally looks unstable amid the difficult situation around the coronavirus. This background is sure to undermine the ruble's confidence. And that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back soon.